time. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Canada Day Parade here at Whistler. I'm Jim Monahan with Anne Chason, the president of the Whistler Chamber of Commerce, and Errol Flynn from Whistler Cable 6. And we had to postpone it for 24 hours, but a lot of excitement today, and I know you've been over in the marshalling area, and we're all set to go.
Yeah, I'm really pleased that it's such a wonderful day today. Yesterday was a big disappointment. We apologize if we inconvenienced anyone, but hopefully today I'll make up for it and we'll have a wonderful time.
Yeah, and Errol, what can we expect in the parade this year? Stan Langtry, one of the organizers here, of course, for the last 2 or 3 years, but he's done another wonderful job this year.
Well, actually, you know, this is the second annual Canada Day Parade. We've got a tremendous amount of people out there. We're going to have about 40 different events and floats that are going to be happening out there. A lot of people went to a lot of effort to put this thing on, and of course, yesterday was a bit of a disappointment. Boy, they're really raring to go right now, and it's going to be a lot of fun, that's for sure. You know what else I think, too? I think it was great that it was postponed. You know why? We got a lot of American friends up here. They're visiting on their long weekend, and it's going to be a great time out here. So I think everybody should come on down to the square for sure and watch the parade. Ann?
Absolutely. We'll have a little bit of a hoedown, too.
All right, we're going to do that for sure. And, of course, Ann and Errol with the Western Caps. It's not just the parade, which goes right through the town center here that we want to talk about here in our introduction, but also after the parade this afternoon, there's some other things going on, particularly over at, they call it the Upper Village now. I think it's a Blackcomb for people who don't know, around their base.
They're having a beer garden and hamburgers, hot dogs, etc. A bit of a party there. I know Nestor's has a chuck wagon going with some draws and special events happening there. And of course, there's Function Junction Jays down in the valley. And here in the village, we have a Western theme happening with all the merchants participating. So come on down and get involved.
There's no question it's going to be a great place to be. Look at all the people. Look, it's packed out here. They're walking right in front of us. It's unbelievable. Everybody's waiting in anticipation for the parade to start. Actually, the festivities have started right now, and they're going to be over here very shortly. So, you know, we better get ready, and we better set ourselves down here because we're going to lose our spot. What do you think, Ann? Let's go.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
All righty, we're going to get set up. We're right at the patio at Chez Joel's. Stay with us. Here comes the Canada Day Parade here from Whistler, 1994. The country 127 years old.
I guess we can't ask each other that question anymore.
The RCMP, I believe, are just coming around the corner. As we know, they always lead a parade.
And how come they lead the parade?
Well, apparently it's a matter of policy. They decided many years ago that they would always be in front of a parade. I don't know if it's security or just the fact that they're so flashy that everyone would notice the parade starting.
Well,
but did you hear that one year they were asked to be in the Rose Bowl parade and they actually negotiated to be in the front?
wow, they're famous.
They are famous worldwide,
Well,
especially the Rose Bowl parade.
That's a big parade. Well, this is almost as big. You know that, eh?
Oh, it's almost as big. Middle next year.
Oh, yeah, that's true. This is only the second annual, of course, so this is really, really exciting.
That's right. And here they come, our RCMP, the proudest of Whistler.
Oh, boy, I love a parade. Where are they? Here they come. Holy cow, this is great. Look at all the people here, Ann. There must be a gazillion.
It's neat to see all the children.
Yes, there are a lot out
Of course,
here.
they all love birthday parties.
That's true. And we're how old again, Ann?
127.
Unbelievable.
I'm glad I remembered the answer.
Yeah, I know, but I think we wrote it down someplace, didn't we? There we go. I knew we'd be able to do that. This is tremendous.
Ann and Errol, this is just the lead car. We're, of course, expecting the Canadian flag to come around the corner at any moment here. And did I hear right that the bicycle troop will be in the parade this year?
That's correct.
Well, that's something new that's kind of unique at Whistler, and I think it's something the community is needing. They're doing a heck of a job.
That's right. You know what their nickname is, don't you, or do you?
I haven't heard.
The Copsicles.
Copsicles. All right.
Popsicles. They just started one in Squamish, I heard.
Yes,
Yeah, they're just trying it in downtown Squamish, so that's great.
Yeah, and of course they do all of the regular policing that perhaps the RCMP in the old days used to do on horseback.
Well, that's probably true. And, you know, of course, with all our Valley Trail system up here in this beautiful Whistler, we need people out there that can go moving down those little areas because, of course, they're only accessible by foot, of course, rollerblade, and by bicycle. You can have a good time going down there, but sometimes people get a little bit out of hand, and you can take off. And, of course, we need them to help protect us.
I really think it's just a fitness program.
Well, I think it's a great deal. I mean, bicycles in the winter. Of course, you get to get up on the hill in the ski season. That's another excellent job that they do. And again, it's such a unique community at Whistler that those are the kind of things that can really add to
Here
to
comes our
community.
bike patrol.
Oh, boy,
There's
the
Bonnie
flags,
from the
too.
Whistler Question and the flags.
Yes, the Canada flag front and center. Of course, the BC flag and the Resort Municipality of Whistler.
You know, Ann, they are in good shape, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. What a bunch.
Oh, and look at those
And-
neat outfits. Oh,
Now here's our mayor, Ted Nebling, with Thelma Johnson, one of our aldermen, and also really she runs the chamber, you know. She does everything. And our youth award recipient is Sarah Douglas this year.
oh, isn't that great? That's wonderful. Hi, Ted. Hi, Sarah. You having a good time?
Oh, and here we go with the Whistler Boy
Hi,
Scouts.
Thelma.
Here we go with
Hi,
Paul
guys. You
Yukon
look
and Michael
great.
and-
Where's the rest of the Cub troop?
There's
Oh, look at them all.
The
Oh, you look
Whistler Cubs
great.
and Brownies.
Anyone's interested in that, you can get a hold of Francis Chesson and he'll get you involved. And here we go. There's the Whistler Singers.
I can hardly hear them.
No.
Oh, look what they're throwing out here now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're throwing some
Oh,
candies
there's
out the
Marketplace
marketplace.
That's
Oh,
why I couldn't
good.
hear him singing in. Oh, look
There you go,
at this.
look at
Boy, look at the kids going wild now. Holy cow. Look at what they're throwing. I want one. I want one. I didn't get anything.
Okay, now the Whistler
Okay.
Fire Department.
Oh, yeah, look at what they've got. The fire department. Oh, man, that's ladder number 31, of course. It may take a little bit for them to get around. 1995 platform truck. How about that? It was purchased brand new in 1991. Look at how big that is. Oops. We'll get them. We'll get the boys out of the way. And they've got another vehicle that's coming up, Ann, and that's Rescue 31.
Now that's with members of the rescue team, which competed and placed first in the 1993 Western Canadian Auto Extraction Championships, and they placed second in the competition this year. So if you have an accident up here, boy, are you in good hands.
You know, they went down on that, and I listened to Scott Roberts of Mountain FM describing what was taking place down there, and they really did do a bad job.
Oh,
Whoa!
that's amazing.
Holy cow!
This fire truck is just about right on top of us
Oh,
here in
boy.
Treasure Wells patio.
Holy cow!
Oh, thank you.
Have you got a license to drive this, Dave?
Yeah, just give about 40 acres to turn it around.
Boy, we can feel pretty safe with that ladder, that's for sure. Well, he did have to go back. All our hard
Yeah, I
work.
think our ambulance is coming up here.
What?
And that's our
That's
rescue
Rescue
truck. There's our
31.
rescue
That's right.
truck, and there's the champions.
That's right, and they are good. Boy, they only lost by 1 point to finish second this year. That's pretty amazing.
And you know what? It's important to mention that they're all volunteers except for a few that are full-time employees.
Yes, that is true. And that's pretty amazing. We've got a unique situation up here, of course, where we have a fantastic volunteer
The
organization.
rescue truck and followed by the ambulance truck.
I hope that the ambulance doesn't have to be used by anybody, but again, we've got top-notch people here, and we have a new medical center to back them up now. It's opening soon, and it's going to be just an amazing addition to our community.
Absolutely. A lot of people don't realize how many medical emergencies we do up here, but I understand, and I was told that we do something close to 35,000 a year.
It's amazing.
And that is amazing. It's not only first, it's first here in British Columbia. It's actually higher than those that they have down in Vancouver General Hospital.
Oh, there's Debbie O'Mara. She helped to raise $850,000 for a medical
Yes,
center.
you can look
Brought
at
her
that.
Debbie, and these look like healthy patients.
Boy,
to
they
me.
sure do. I should go over and say hi to one. Hold on. Hi, are you having a good time at the parade?
Isn't that amazing, Ann? Over 700,000,
Are
close
you
to
really
$800,000 in the
Amazing.
medical campaign.
Have fun.
Here's Blackcomb Mountain. It's one of our major mountains, as everyone knows.
Let's see, Nancy Green
Very involved.
Ski
Yeah,
Club.
very involved with the community, with the Nancy Ski team. We're actually got a lot of #1 racers coming out of this community.
Boy, do we ever. We've got a great program here. And we're very fortunate. We've got a great situation up here. Look at all these kids.
Look at
These
this
are the
float.
Olympians. They're going to be our future
They-
Olympians. There's no
they
question
are.
about that.
These guys are terrific.
Oh, there's Nancy right behind us. Hi, Nancy. Oh, look
Nancy
at
Green
clowns
made
and
herself.
everything. There's a beaver.
Oh, here we go, the
Oh.
clowns.
You're not going to drop each other, are
From
you?
the Upper Village Merchant.
Hiya, you having fun?
The clowns, we have all sorts of clowns in town.
Are you a mountain biker, aren't you?
They're having a lot of fun with that Blackcomb banner. Of course, there is
10 speeder? Okay.
Blackcomb
Okay, you
and
guys have a great time, all right? Bye-bye. Well, Dad, how's it going out?
Toulouse here.
It's going great.
What a terrific parade. How do you think we're having a great time out here?
We're having a heck of a time. My son's having a wonderful time out here.
It's great. They help put you in shape,
Blackcomb
don't they?
Mountain. They also have their bicycles and their
See you later.
rollerblades and their summer skiing and all the events that go on there. Here's the Upper Village Merchants Association.
Wow.
Yeah,
Upper
look at-
Village, which used to be called, of course, Blackcomb. been. They changed it to the
Blackcomb Market.
Blackcomb Market.
Yeah, this is the Whistler Zone.
Whoa, look at the
Davidson.
Harley Davidsons out here. You
These
can
are all
sure hear
local
them
guys
coming.
who went out and bought these incredible bikes and have started a whole new process up here.
That's right. Isn't that odd stiff
That's
over
that
there?
Jeff over there. And
Unbelievable.
you
He
missed
must-
Jeff Woolley. He was up ahead.
Oh, we missed Jeff. We'll get him later, that's for sure. Worcester.
Worcester Chamber of Commerce, and that's your department.
Well, we've got the Employee Recognition Program and the Employee Trust Fund and the Spirit Program. The Chamber's really active in this community, and we're very proud of our summer hosts that you see on the float, and a lot of really involved people in the Chamber as well.
Boy, and they are answering a lot of questions. You're set up right in the square here in the town center, and of course out in front now in the bus loop. And boy, those girls are going to answer a lot of questions over this summer.
And right behind, of course, is the library. And, you know, we're going to have a brand new facility very, very soon. I understand we're not going to have it in the school anymore. And, of course, that's maybe not, eh? Well, you know, they do a great work out
Who's
here.
the bookworm?
That's the most famous bookworm, actually. That is Wormsworth.
Oh, and here's
Citizen of the
Citizens of the
Year.
Year, Shirley Langtree.
Oh,
and her
boy.
husband Stan, who, of course, is in the parade because he organized it.
That's the reason. That's a good way of getting into the parade. Look at all these. That's the
Helmet and
Whistler
dog.
dog sled. Holy
Dog
mackerel.
sleds,
The dog's driving. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my.
This is the Swiss Alpenhorns, Abraham Inger, and that'll be followed by the Parade of Nations. Let's listen to these horns.
Gee, if I was those guys, I'd probably go get myself a microphone. That's too big to carry around.
This unique section brings together the people from all over the world who now live in Whistler. And while they proudly carry the flags, in some cases wear the costumes of their native countries, they're really proud to be Canadians and sharing the joy of our birthday party. You can see the flags of Haiti, Luxembourg, Philippines, Germany, Switzerland, Holland, Belgium, Austria, England, and Australia, to name a few.
Well, you know, there's some people actually that became Canadian citizens today.
And I heard that.
And that was
wonderful.
that's right, over in the
Yeah.
Market Square, and they're very proud to be here. And that's what makes this wonderful area so great.
Yeah.
We've got a fabulous mixture of cultures, of nationalities, and it's just great to have that kind of influence in this small community. And you know what? Our community is growing faster and faster. Whoa, the gymnasts are here.
Oh,
Boy,
that's
they
great.
went by real
Whistler
fast.
Gymnastics Group is really busy. They're now into competition gymnastics, and they travel to Vancouver, and they're doing really well in their meets. They need some support if anybody's out there that wants to help out.
Well, I'm sure that we'll be able to help them out. Now, this is going to be something brand new. You see those two cars out there? Holy mackerel. That's a beaut, isn't it? I like the one in the back myself. Of course, the driver's doing much better. This is going to be the first annual Soapbox Derby in the summer of 1995. Of course, everybody's asked to join in and build your own car. The supervision. Whoa! I think that we gave that a little bit too much gas. Well, you know, we would like to have all kinds of people participating in this, so I would suggest that if anybody would like to get involved in this, either helping to organize it, help building soapboxes and everything else, that they call Alan Landy, and his number is 932-1966, and he'd be happy to give you all kinds of information. Alan Landy at 932-1966, and he's going to help you out. Look at this. He's got the knowledge to build these fabulous racers. And there's another
Nice.
one behind.
I like his car, though.
Hey, it's great. Right? It looks great. We're going to get some people to support you, Alan. This is great.
I want one like
Look.
this.
I think we're going to have to swing you a bit.
A Rasta rocket. I
Where?
saw that. You know where that was?
Where was that?
Cool Runnings.
Oh.
And those guys won.
Yes. Look at the next one. Look at this. We've got, what, the Blue Bombette?
They're huge.
And I can hardly see it. Duck-a-rama.
Yeah, these are terrific reproductions. I'm not sure that some of those soapboxes look as quick as some of the sports cars, Errol.
Oh, that's right. Hey, you know, this is going to be great. Remember, if you want to get involved, this is going to be the first annual Soapbox Derby, and that's Alan Landy at 932-1966.
Going to be next summer. Got all winter to work away in the basement. Ready to go for next summer. Oh, of course, flying the Canadian
These kids
flags
look
this
like they
Canada
can drive
Day.
better than I can.
Look at these neat machines.
These
Look at
things
this.
don't have brakes, do they?
No. Well,
They
they
just
must
go
have.
straight.
No, they've got the brake at the back.
Oh, I see.
But they have a tough time turning, it looks like. They're built to go straight.
Okay.
Well, you know, coming up now, we've got...
Carol, this is the Taekwondo Club. In behind, there might be someone in before them, though. Let's just see as they make the turn
Well,
here,
it
coming
looks
through the
like,
village square.
Parks and Recreation's
Parks and Rec, is it? Yeah. Okay, Parks and Rec, of course, they've been very busy throughout the summer. Great setup out at Meadow Park. Of course, there's a ball tournament on this weekend too, but there's a water park out there that people tend to forget about, and any visitors in town can take their kids out there and enjoy the water park and let the old folks kind of enjoy the ballpark.
That's great. You know what else we've got out there, of course? We've got a brand new swimming pool that's going to be opened up very, very soon. And that's
Look at our little hockey players. Aren't they cute?
And I was just going to suggest that's hooked right beside the brand new hockey rink that we had open up last year. This is great. Look at all these guys.
The Taekwondo Club, last 6 years instructed by Don Lefebvre, a fourth Dan Black belt, a past Canadian championship. They have over 50 students, adults and children, in Whistler Taekwondo Club. The Durango truck that's so recognizable around town, an old Studebaker. The Durango logo on the side, of course, and the Whistler Creek Merchants Association trying to make the turn here in the Village Square. It's kind of tight for some of these big trucks. The Whistler Creek Merchants, of course,
That's the truck.
right at the heart of the old base of Whistler Mountain. Whistler Creek, of course, where the men's and ladies World Cup downhills are held, and I believe that's Big Haws, Ron Hosner, in behind that truck, and I hope he's not going to dent up a couple of fenders as he makes the turn.
Well, I wouldn't want to argue with him, that's for sure. You know,
He's a better chef than he is a driver.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, you know, he professes to be a very good golfer. However, you know, down there,
Hi,
we've got
Whistler Creek
Boston
Merchants
Pizza, Whistler
Association,
Creek Lodge, the
Creekside,
Husky, and the other
welcome.
thing. Oh, look at all these great people. Hi, Jerry. We'll see you at hockey, don't forget. That's right. And for those that don't know, our ice is being put back in out the arena, and Stan Schmiel's going to have a hockey camp out there for kids. I understand.
Oh,
there's
Boston
gonna be-
Pizza's got balloons.
Oh,
We've got
Cooking.
all sorts of businesses
Yeah,
developing in the
wow.
Whistler Creek area. More and more people heading down there to live too. So we're going to see a huge development as we go with Whistler Mountains development. And we'll see some real changes. And here we go.
Whistler Pet Food and Supplies Limited, they're at Function Junction, and wow, Function Junction is going to be busy this weekend.
Yeah.
that's right, Function Junction. Boy, that's a neat place to go. They're going to have all kinds of rides and things down there, and this is going to be great. Look at all these kids getting all this great stuff.
This is a Love Your Pet float by Whistler Pet Food and Supplies Limited, Whistler's largest supplier of pet food and accessories, featuring Spot, a large dog nestled upon a very large custom-built dog bed. Walking alongside a large black cat, handing out free samples of dog and cat food. Whistler Pet Food and Supplies, they're located in Function Junction. Why shop anywhere else? And this weekend, they're giving over $20,000 worth of prizes in Function Junction. So anybody that's visiting, want to get down and see what is really the industrial heart of Whistler, but there's over 40 businesses down there going full-time, and they're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. There's outdoor barbecues and music, so go down and check out Function Junction.
That's
Here
right.
comes
Saturday and
Whistler
Sunday.
Mountain,
Wow,
making a turn on the corner. They're part of the Whistler Creek Merchants Association.
that's a neat truck.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's used for. Do you know what
It
that
looks like it's used for hauling around that little tin can that says, hey, danger, stay clear, lazy garbage. Oh, stay clear of lazy garbage, ruined persons, live human trap. And that's what we should use out here, shouldn't we?
Don't feed any bears if you see them, because they're pretty dangerous.
Yeah, they sure are, and unfortunately we've had a very tough time with our poor bears. They're not having a good year this year, strictly because some people are just being that
I
lazy.
think there's a bear driving.
Oh, look at that! He's
That
taking
bear's
over.
smart. He
That's
got a job.
He certainly did. Whoa, that's great. Look at this. Danny's in the room. My, can you hear me? You know what? That's a 1940 Massey 30 tractor with a Ford 390 motor in it. That's a real old timer. Tractor with an attitude. Owned by Chuck Norden. Sponsored by Whistler Transit. Whoa, listen to that thing roar. Yeah. Man, I can't hear anything anymore. What happened?
It's those old motors, you know, they kind of sputter, and then they die.
Uh-oh. Sounds a lot like some of the guys out here.
This is Whistler Sailing and Water Sports. They're located at Wayside Park. Float features a mini 12-meter sailboat that'll be available for free demos at Wayside Park all weekend. And surrounding the mini is a clipper canoe, pedal boat, double kayak, and a whitewater kayak. All those boats available, plus lasers, sailboats, rental lessons, all at Wayside Park.
Oh, this is school's out. That's not my
right.
favorite day of the year.
Well, I can imagine. Well, the school's out. We've got decorated bikes and strollers. We've got kids from the Dandelion Daycare Center and Myrtle Phillip Community School. And you know what? They're building a brand new high school out here. This is unbelievable.
And it looks like the Museum and Archives are coming by.
And we just went by with Backcountry Adventures, Fish
Okay.
Guide Services, and Full Fly and Tackle, and 4x4 tours, all sorts of fun in Whistler this year.
Wow, what a
Yes.
great car. There's Brian Buckles in there. Hi, Brian.
That's a beautiful car, sponsored by Mountain Motors and Cellular.
Oh, whoa, what's next? What's this? Who's this? Uh-oh, he's rolling down the window. Oh, excuse me, guys. What are you doing?
chef.
This is Joelle. Oh, this is Shay Joelle.
Sean, guys.
Hey, Gay Paris, welcome to Whistler. Happy birthday.
Unbelievable. Look at this. This looks like a French situation. They're having wine. Look at this. Here's Shay Joelle.
Joelle himself.
Business person of the year. What a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He gets involved in everything that's going, and the next event that's coming up is on the 14th of July. It's Bastille Day. Play pétanque. Come down here. This is going to look like $1 million. There'll be all kinds of things happening, good food and everything else. Line dancers.
Oh, here we go. This is what you and I were going to learn how to do.
Yeah, we're going to do it real cool. Look, they're really good, though. We have
Probably
to
way
look like
better
that?
than this.
Well, I'm sure if we spent a little bit of time, we'd be okay. Now he's going to move right around. Holy cow, he can do that too. Who's on the back?
This is the Whistler Merchants, I believe, are the Village Merchants, and they've gotten together with the Durango girls, and they're going
Boy,
to
they're-
teach everybody how to line dance.
They're pretty good looking. Does everybody wish they're that good looking? You betcha. Who's that guy in the back? That looked like Santa Claus.
Did you know Santa was here?
I believe it. Anything today on Canada Day. Imagine line dancing on a
This
float
is
that's moving
Aware
like
right
that. This
now.
is Aware. And of course, Ken Malamut, the president of Aware. And they have a plastic recycling depot on this weekend down at Whistler Creek. And of course, if you're at all interested in the environment, do give Ken Malamut a call. He's the president of Aware. He's at 932-4457. And 11 to 5 today, that's plastic recycling at Whistler Creek.
Jim, look at this guy.
I know who that is.
I
That's
do
the A&W Root Bear.
I grew up with the root bear.
Did you?
Oh, and who's the buck bag?
Oh, look at that.
That
Looks
must
like
be the North Shore Credit Union.
Credit Union, right?
wow. Must be tough to walk around with all that money hanging around.
We have huge support here from the Village Merchants today. The float, it was supplied by Sabre and it's driven by Ernie. And the hay came in from Bonnie and Wayne in Mount Currie. And the direct decorations are, of course, by Linda Marshall. Who else? She always
Well, she
does our
She
decorations.
does everything, doesn't she?
Yes, and we were really busy this weekend trying to put this all together. So there's a big thank you to the Village Merchants that contributed towards the balloons and signs. And the Credit Union with this major float, it's amazing.
Wow, it's unbelievable. Look at how big this event's gotten in just, this is only the second annual. Next year it's going to be 3 times as large. How are we going to handle all this, Ann? We'll have to get more people
I don't know, we
involved.
got clowns from Carlbergs this year. Of course, we have Joelle. We've got all the Village Merchants involved here. Sue Adams coordinated this, and I'd like to say a special thank you to Sue because this takes a lot of effort.
Well, there were a lot of people that got involved in this, of course, Stan and everybody else, and you know, it was a really difficult decision to be made yesterday. All these kids came out here, and we didn't want anybody to get, you know, really downtrodden on it with the rain, and we didn't want
Here's our
anybody to get
Japanese
sick.
community upside down.
Oh, yeah,
Take Back
those guys
Village?
were great at the Mouton Cadet. They actually won. What a great prize.
You mean they ski like that?
They actually skied like that. It was the most funny thing to watch these guys going down through. One of them actually fell over. And watching him trying to get up, we couldn't figure out if he was getting upside down or right side up. It was very interesting. Of course, that's another event Mouton Cadet sponsors up here, and it's also an association with Joelle and a lot of the people around here. Whistler Mountain really contribute tremendously for that one also. And it's great. It's a media event. We raise a lot of money that goes towards our national ski team and to a variety of other functions. This year we raised an awful lot of money for our medical center, and that was wonderful because it's certainly needed. And we do need the new center. What a nice car!
Oh, look at this classic car tours. What a beautiful car.
Isn't that a beautiful Cadillac? I remember when there were fins like that.
I think I had one of those. Look at the fins.
This
Boy,
must be part of the Rotary Club of Whistler.
Okay.
unbelievable. Look at this. How can you see where he's going with those flags over there on the side?
Wow, that's Zooski's, huh?
Zooski's
Yeah.
and togas.
Oh my! All kinds of strange things. I'm going to get out here and see what I can talk about
Okay.
these guys over here. Holy cow! What's going on?
How are ya?
I said Zooski's. We don't have to look like gorillas. That's tremendous.
Oh yeah. Happy July 2nd.
Happy July 2nd, Canada Day, right? Oh, have a great day. It looks great. You having a great time, right? Okay. Where else could you get a gorilla on a roller coaster? Whoa, more candy.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Stephen.
here's a Canada Day sticker for you, Ann.
Mr. Canada, Stephen Henderson of Great Games and Toys.
Look,
and
and we
Great
got
Games
big
and
clowns and we
Science
got
Great
little
Games and
clowns.
Fun.
What's the little clowns?
Thank you, Steve.
Little clown Chantal.
Oh, and look at these guys. Are they having fun?
Big clown is John.
Well, John, looks like they're having a great time. Are you having fun? You having fun too? Okay, well, enjoy the parade. We're going to have a great time.
This next float, Ann, is the Rotary Club of Whistler.
And for those that are watching on television, you know you can come right down. There's a lot of activities planned. We're going to be going back over to the base of Blackcomb.
One of this year's projects is the Whistler Community Fish Enhancement Project for the Rotary Club. That's not creating bigger fish like this, but increasing the quantity of fish in local lakes and streams. The Rotary Club is initiated by the Ministry of Environment Studies and is coordinating an elementary school study program to monitor the hatchery. Wow! Is this Mick Delavie? I think we've got some music here.
Oh, here comes Mick Delavie. This man is a one-man orchestra. He is amazing. Gotta love the guy.
I love his hat. He does private parties, doesn't he?
Oh, he's incredible. He's up here a lot. I think he should move here, actually. Oh, and here we go with Function Junction.
Oh boy, Function Junction! The Merchants Association, come and visit their spectacular function days. Today and tomorrow, over $20,000 in prizes. Oh, games and food. Boy, take the time to discover Function Junction. It's not that far. They've got free bus service from the town center of the Loop here down, so you don't even have to worry about it. Whistler Breweries is down there participating.
Well, it's another one of our developing little community of business, and I think more and more people have discovered Function Junction, and this weekend is just there to allow you to go down and have fun while you discover more. Look at all this beautiful float. Pemberton Valley Nurseries.
Yeah. And of course the Whistler Garden Center. Don't those kids look great with the flowers and all the color?
Boy, my wife's going to be pretty excited when she sees that one. She'll just take that home and leave it in the driveway.
Oh, and this is Anne Shirley Goodell's 62 Corvette coming up here.
Wow.
I don't think I ever had one of those.
No, whoa, nice car.
Of course, I wasn't old enough to drive then.
No, well, you know, we actually have the Corvettes up here every year. They have a
Corvette
rally
weekend, that's right.
That's right. They go show their cars off, and they're very proud of them. They work very hard to keep them in order, and it's just wonderful.
Kids do a concert.
Thank you. I was just going to mention that Anne Shirley has owned this car since it was originally purchased. She's the original owner.
Yeah, not what they usually tell you. This is amazing, because usually they tell you that anyway, whether you want to buy it or not.
I believe she did that.
Wow, that's great. It's a beautiful shape.
The Center for Business and the Arts, Ann Popman, Executive Director, and her granddaughter. You'll have to come to Music on the Mountains in the Children's Summer Project. Support ethics in the business environment. The Community Arts Council has been promoting the arts of Whistler for more than 13 years. Every one of the members and volunteers work together to present the Christmas Craft Fair and the Bazaar and the Children's Art Festival. That's in June. The Arts Council is presently working on an art walk involving local artists and galleries for the end of July. An exciting performance series for families is planned for the fall. And of course, new members are always welcome.
And you know, we're going to end up back over at the base of Blackcomb. And speaking of that, they now call it the Upper Village, and there's going to be cake over there, and there goes some beautiful horses and everything. This is great. Oh, the farmers market's going by. Oh, nice. Look at the food. This is noisy is what it is.
I see Dave Roberts up there, who's the general manager of the hotel, Chateau, and his little guys are at the back here, Christopher and Nicholas. Of course, they're not little anymore.
No.
And oh, look at this beautiful carriage.
Wow, that is beautiful.
You can rent that carriage to ride around Whistler. It's one of our summer attractions, and you bet that's a beauty. That horse is all in his finery today.
Oh, now here comes our Citizen of the Year, Stan Langtree.
And he's
he
doing
always
the
takes this job with George Hayes, and we must thank them for this. And a huge thank you to Stan and the boys.
Well, I think we should do that.
Perhaps we'll let Errol
Citizen
go
of the
talk to
Year,
Stan.
and
Of course, he's a bit busy.
Village clean.
And the reason you're Citizen of the Year is because you have this shovel.
Oh, yes.
Those horses from the Little Mount Curry
Well, you
band.
do a great job, and you did a fabulous job
Yeah.
on the parade
And the
stand.
sun shone for us.
Isn't it? Well, look at all the people, so it was a tremendous, tremendous success.
Ted made it a good call.
Oh, and we're going to go back over here to Ann.
Okay, we want to say a special thank you to the Nestor's Merchants. They kind of slipped on by us there, and the Lillooet Mount Curry Indians band for sending down their horses, and a special thank you to everyone else.
Well, I'd like to say thanks to everybody that participated today. We've had a lot of people. There's a lot of people out here, Ann, and it's been a great, great parade. Tremendous amount of hard work was involved in getting this organized, and of course, we're very fortunate that it came off as well as it has. The sun's shining, and it's just a glorious day.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I know there's lots of events happening this weekend. There's baseball tournaments at Meadow Park all weekend. There's a Major League Minor Baseball League tournament in Squamish that our boys are in. We've got 3 boys on the All-Star team, so we're pretty happy. Matthew Chesson and Ben Thornhill and Andrew Bennett. So go down and support them all week. They're going to be playing hard. And I'm sure there's lots of other things happening.
Oh, there certainly are. Don't forget Function Junction Days. And as we mentioned before, there's over $20,000 in prizes going down at Function Junction. And if you're watching live, this is, of course, a Saturday, but lots of festivities to go over at the base of Blackcomb Mountain. And there's going to be some music playing over there. A cake cutting ceremony?
There's some cake in the village. I know one in front of the NRS office and one in front of the grocery store. And there's going to be just things happening everywhere. So get involved, have fun, enjoy the day.
Okay, we'll do that. And Errol, what are you going to do for the rest of the day? Eat cake?
Well, you know, Ann and I are going to learn how to line dance. I think that's a great deal. We should do that. We're going to get some cake, and we're going to enjoy ourselves over at the base of Blackcomb, and we're going to say hi to some of the lovely folks out here, that's for sure, as we walk around. Don't forget, there are an awful lot of friends up here from the United States today because their long weekend is this one. It happens to come on the Monday. It's July 4th for them, so it's almost a double celebration out here today.
Right. Hands across the border. Happy July 4th.
Alrighty, and thank you for joining us. And perhaps just one last thanks to Ann and, of course, to Stan Langry for organizing this parade. He does a wonderful job, and hoping to see him again next year.
Yeah, I'd like to add to Norman Cascanet for organizing the marshals. She did a tremendous job.
It was a
Thanks
great
to
job.
everyone.
Alrighty, thanks for being with us. This has been the Canada Day Parade here from Whistler 1994.
See?